Hello, my name is Irina. As usual, welcome back to my channel. Today's class is designed to help you relieve anxiety if you are feeling some right now or if you have been feeling recently. We'll walk through the Sun Salutation and then some sweet sequence of asanas to help you feel better. Okay, and we will start today standing at the top of our mat. You can bring your feet together. Find alignment in your body. Maybe bring your chin slightly closer to the chest, lengthening the back of your neck. Relax your arms to the sides. Feel the weight of your body on the feet and feel the grounding. You can place one hand on your chest, another hand on your belly. And observe your breath. A breath that is always there. And you can choose to maybe bring a bit more control and slow it down. Deepen your breath. Or help you be more present as you anchor your attention to the breath. Wonderful. We're going to release our arms down, and when you're ready, we're going to lift our arms up, lengthening the whole body, and if you wish, slightly back bending. On the exhale, we are going to bend the knees, drop the belly to the thighs, and a forward fold. Dropping our head, relaxing its side. Maybe grabbing the opposite elbows. And let your shoulders, your head hang heavily here, following the gravity. We're going to our hands. The next inhale, lift halfway. Inhale. So your spine is nice and long, as if there is a stick attached. Maybe shoulder blades slightly closer, your hands on the thighs, or they can be on your shins, or they can be all the way down on the floor. One more breath, and exhale to release down. From here, interlace your hands, and bring your shoulder blades closer, drop them all the way forward. And down. Taking a few deep breaths here. And letting your hands drop heavily to the front again. Perfect. On the exhale, drop your hands down again. Find your hands on the floor. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to do so. And we're going to step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down, and we find our low lunge, Anjaneyasana, lifting our arms up, maybe bringing your hands a little bit wider so you can drop the shoulders down. Breathe into the chest. Imagine your chest reaching up to the sky. And from here, drop your hands down again. Tuck the back toes under and bring your left foot back. If it's not easy to bring it in one go, you can place it in the middle and then to the back. So staying here in the plank or half plank with your knees down, we are taking one more deep breath. And we are going to shift the weight of the body to the front, either with knees down or not. We're going to bend the elbows and find our Cobra, high Cobra, or upward facing dog. With the hips lifted from the floor, nice and long neck. So if you feel that your shoulders are super close to the ears, try to push with your hands away from the floor and lift a little bit higher, squeezing the glutes. And exhale, find your way to downward facing dog. So we lift the hips up, we lift the tailbone up, we push away from the floor here, or from the ground, and we are lowering the heels down as well. So imagine one nice long line with your spine and with your legs. Another long line. Okay, taking deep breath here. Deep exhale. We are going to step the right foot to the front, lowering the left knee down, and again, finding our low lunge, opening. Maybe you want to deepen your back bend every time. Exhale to drop the hands down. And this time we step the left foot to the front. And again, we lift halfway, your option. Exhale to drop down. And gently roll back up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands to heart. And from here again, inhale, lift. Exhale, drop into your Uttanasana, forward fold standing. Inhale a little bit more dynamically. We're going to find our halfway lift. Exhale to drop, relaxing our upper body completely. From here, left foot steps back, and your option, you can lower your knee down as before in the low lunge, or you can come in the high lunge here with the knee lifted. Inhale deeply. Exhale to drop the hands down. Right foot steps back with the knees lifted or not, staying in the plank. Inviting a bit more energy to the core, to the abdominal muscles. Exhale, shift the weight. Keep your elbows close to the body. And push. Lifting the chest. Squeezing the glutes. So we're counterbalancing here. Chest lifts, hips come down. Good. On the exhale, hips back up. Wonderful. Maybe you want to walk your dog here. Finding more length with the back body. Bending one knee, another knee. Tailbone lifts up, 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 up. As much as possible. Beautiful. One more breath. Good. From here, left foot steps to the front, and we are going to lift in high or low lunge. Inhaling deeply, opening through the chest, through our Anahata chakra. Exhale to drop the hands down, and from here, step your right foot to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to drop completely, and on the next inhale, roll up. Just standing. Inhale to lift, maybe back bending here. Exhale, hands to heart in the prayer. Taking breath and observing already some differences in your mind, in your body, your energetic body. Perfect. Okay, so from here, we are going to come this time down to the mat and straight into lying down on our belly. Perfect. So whenever you're ready, we are going to under the shoulders and bring your your hips, and on the inhale we open up to the Bhujangasana, low cobra pose. Using the muscles of your upper back around your shoulder blades, your abdominal muscles, your glutes will lift. Chin can stay close to the chest, chest lifts for 3, 2, 1. Perfect. From here, interlace your hands behind, draw your shoulder blades even closer. Maybe drawing your palms of the hands closer. And we stay here too. Neck nice and long, shoulders away for 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Release your hands down. Relax your forehead down on the floor. You can drop your heels to the sides, finding a little bit of break here. Maybe lying down on one of your ears. Wonderful. And from here we are going to come back, and we are going to bend the right So coming back here, and we're going to stay on our forearms for the support, elbows under the shoulders. We're going to bend the right knee and gently bring your foot a little bit closer as you exhale. Warming up the quads. One more breath, and then relaxing the right foot, and the same on the other side. So right forearm down, exhale to bring the foot closer. Wonderful. And then from here, release. Again, drop your forehead down, bend both knees, grab your feet from the outside, and on the inhale, lift your feet up and let your chest follow. So we are here in the bow pose, lifting a little bit higher. Maybe you're just here, that's totally okay, as long as you feel the engagement of your body, lifting up, up, up. And breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and on the exhale, lower down. Again, relax here, maybe moving your hips side to side. It's totally okay. We're going to come to our knees. Okay, and from here, we're going to bring the big toes close together, heels to the sides, and we will sit on our heels, okay? So it looks like this, okay? Big toes together, and you're just sitting here. Okay, perfect. So once you're here, we're going to place our hands on top of the thighs, relaxing the shoulders, maybe drawing one circle with the shoulders. Breathing here. Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. So tap into your grounding here, into your center, into your calmness. That part of you that is always still, always quiet. Perfect. And from here we're going to inhale, lift our hands all the way up, and exhale, drop your belly down, your chest down, your hands down to the floor. Inhale again, we lift all the way up, and exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop down slowly with control. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. In and out. Very good. And from here, through the tabletop, we are going to again drop our belly to the front. We're going to make fist with our hands, so big, our thumb in, okay? And then we're making fist, but it will create this resistance that we want, okay? So arms under the body. Keep your toes pointed. And from here, whenever you're ready, you look to the front, your chin is on the floor lifted, and we are going to inhale and lift our feet up from the floor. And we stay here in the locust pose. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower. Well done. You can relax. Bringing your hands together, making a little pillow for your forehead to rest. Perfect. From here, let's bring our hands under the shoulders again. And we're going to come again to the tabletop. This time, walk your knees a little bit closer to the center of the mat, okay? And you're gonna come in the kneeling position. You can tuck your toes under and prepare yourself for the camel pose, Ustrasana. So you can bring your hands on your lower back. And the key here is to squeeze the glutes and push your hips to the front so that you can open your chest, okay? So you can bring your hands, I can show you first, on the hips, and squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips away to the front, opening the chest, shoulder blades closer, and you can look to the front or drop your head and look back and look up, okay? Option number 2, you can keep your hands on the blocks if you have some extra props, or on the heels, and the same sequence here. So first we squeeze the glutes and we bring our hips to the front and let the rest of the body follow. Or option 2, untug your toes and come even deeper here into this back bend. Feel free to drop your head. And we release same way. So be very careful here. Taking one more deep breath. And on the exhale, first drop your hips. Keep your head, your neck as they are. And only then release your head back down. Okay? So whether you were here, it would be the same sequence, okay? So you're first bringing the hips back, and then the rest of the body follows. Wonderful. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider. Maybe you want to walk a little bit closer to the top of your mat to have the space behind, and you can sit here down to the mat. Or if this is too much, to the thighs, to your knees, you can also sit on the blanket, folded blanket, or you can take a bolster and a cushion that will help you feel a bit more comfortable in this asana. Okay. So now option here, you can hold on your feet and you can stay here breathing deeply into your quads. Maybe taking the flesh out and helping your spine stay a little bit more straight, your chest lifted. Maybe you want to try and drop your elbows down to the floor and stay here. Again, you can take an extra prop and maybe lower even your spine here. Or if you feel comfortable here, you can start walking your elbows to the front and drop yourself all the way down to the floor, lying down on your back. Wonderful. And last option, to bring your arms above your head. And open your chest, your armpits, your arms to receiving. Softening your legs. You can stay here for as long as you need. Or you can release your legs. If you find this asana challenging, you can gently release back. Same way, so first bringing your elbows down to the floor, holding here on your heels or your feet, wherever it's comfortable. And then bend your elbows to lift yourself back up, bringing your elbows a little bit closer, okay? Then, with the help of the arms, you lift yourself back up. Always very gently, listening to your body. This is one of the, I think, beautiful things of yoga, is that you don't just blindly push, you always adjust and you always listen to how you feel, irrespectively of what the instructor may be suggesting. So always keep that in mind. Okay, so whether you like the asana or not, you can from here gently bring your legs to the front or stay in the previous hero pose. And we are going to lower down here, maybe directly into the Savasana. And feel free to stay here for as long as you need, as long as your time, your day allows you. I'm very grateful for you joining. I hope this short practice helps you feel less anxious, more calm, more peaceful and grounded. And if you like these classes, stay with me. Maybe subscribe, maybe comment so that I know that you like it and I feel encouraged to create more for you. Thank you so much. Namaste.